My name is Jennifer Brazil. I'm a OBGYN practicing here in the Woodlands. The first things I like to do with patients, instead of, "Hi, I'm Dr. Brazil," and start asking them medical questions, is just, "How are you?" Because I get a ton of information in that 30 seconds. That will usually give me a huge clue, because women, we like to talk, and women will start, spilling off with things that they're stressed about or worried about. And it gives me a huge avenue on what's going to be going on with them. There's a huge connection with what's going on in our life, how we're dealing with our stress and our concerns, and how we're doing physically. And if I don't really understand that connection, I'm not going to head in the right direction. I might fix their medical problems, but I'm probably not going to do it as well as if I understood what's going on in their life. Because, for example, one of the biggest things I'll see is with stress, and we all have stress, but we may not deal with it in such a healthy way. A lot of people I see tend to think that trying to stay up later and get more and more done, but then that leads to more sleep deprivation, and more sleep deprivation just leads to more medical concerns. It makes us more emotional, leads to, it just snowballs. So it's very important to understand where they're coming from, and maybe what are some things I can do to help them figure out some better ways to deal with their stress. Let's deal with the sleep deprivation so we can, in addition to helping these other things. I do think that having a better spiritual relationship does help alleviate probably some of our physical problems. Obviously not all. I mean, we're not machines, we're human beings, and we have ills. We don't understand why God gives us the problems He does, but certainly I think having a strong spiritual faith makes us at least healthier or better to deal with all those problems that come our way. My faith is of paramount importance in my job, because for me, I can see every patient as, okay, God, for some reason I am seeing them, and there may be something in particular that I need to share with them. I obviously never want to force my beliefs and my religion on people, but very often, especially when I'm dealing with someone who is going through a traumatic experience or a great loss or something very stressful, I'll talk about all the physical things that I need for them to change, and that may involve medication, but I'll often say, can we pray together? I've never had any patients say no yet. And I usually just often pray with them, please God, help them remember that so much of this they can pass up to you, that they don't need to do this on their own.